A pair of sparkling defensive plays ensure that the Houston Astros are headed home with a 3-2 World Series lead. Trey Mancini, what a stab in the eighth. And this catch by Chas McCormick in the ninth inning. He looks like Spider-Man climbing the wall right there. This was next-level genius, an incredible job by the Houston Astros, the tried-and-true formula, pitching, defense, and timely hitting. That play by Mancini, wow. Hugging the line, 2 outs, 3-2 game. Schwarber absolutely hit a rocket that seemed destined for the outfield. That was an unbelievable play. And that play by McCormick, I talked to John Smoltz on my SiriusXM radio show this morning. He said in all the years he's been in the Fox booth, that was a top 2 outfield World Series play he's ever seen. And why not? When you consider that chain fence, how the ball can ricochet off the wall, and you don't know where it's going to go. Real Muto has an inside-the-park home run earlier in the postseason. That was an all-timer to give the Astros that 3-2 lead heading home. And, boy, I'll tell you, Jeremy Pena is something special. You talk about defense, talk about timely hitting. This cat's got it going on. There's a reason why they let Carlos Correa go, because they knew they had a stud. The long ball was awesome. He had that Michael Jordan shrug when he was rounding the bases, and he has just been locked in. I mean, you got to check the back of the bubblegum card to remember that this guy is a neophyte. He's a rookie. He is just amazing. 381 in the World Series, postseason hitting 333, and Justin Verlander, tough. He was so great in that second inning in terms of getting that strikeout that you just saw of Hoskins. That was just everything, because I thought Philadelphia was about to score and chase him, and the World Series has been a house of horrors for Justin Verlander. He was on the ropes in the first and second inning, but made that key pitch to Hoskins in the second inning for the third out, got that strikeout. I was so impressed with his guts and his guile, and listen, I said Philly in 7. So I'm going to stick with Philly in 7 because I do think Bryce Harper can carry his team to victory tomorrow night, but you just saw the pitching matchup. Zach Wheeler, you know that I love Zach Wheeler. I've loved his stuff since he was a Met. You know, I think he's a legit ace, but it's pretty crystal clear he's not 100% healthy and the miles per hour are down on the fastball. And Valdez has just been incredible. He's had a great year for the Houston Astros. Righties are just deplorable in terms of batting average for the Philadelphia Phillies this World Series. Real Muto has struggled. Castellanos is under 200. Bohm is not getting it done. I still hold out hope for the Philadelphia Phillies, but listen, everything is turning up Houston. That Astros performance last night was tried and true in a pulsating baseball game on how you win in the Fall Classic. The Philadelphia Eagles are 8-0 after yet another terrific game from their quarterback Jalen Hurts. Started relatively slow, but a pair of second-half touchdown passes helped Philly pull away from the Houston Texans. So, the burning question, can the Philadelphia Eagles go 17-0? When you look at their schedule, you watch them play. Hurts is an absolute stud. Hurts is on fire. A.J. Brown is flat out fantastic. Goddard, Smith catching passes. Sanders running it, best offensive line in the NFC. The defensive line is excellent. The defensive backfield was a house of horrors for Davis Mills last night. Best defensive backfield bar none in the National Football League. They can do it all. So, can they? Yes. Will they? I don't think so. I think when it's all said and done, we're talking about a couple of games that are tricky. First of all, the Eagles are much better than the Giants, but the Giants are well coached, and the fact that they play the Giants week 14, 18, very difficult to sweep a team like the Giants in the division. So I think they'll split with New York. I think they're going to lose in Dallas. That's a game on the road. Dallas, Tremendous football team. They competed with Philly in Philly when Cooper Rush was under center. Dak is now back. So I think Dallas can absolutely win that game. The Dallas defense is better than Philly's defense. So I think that they're going to end up dropping a Giant game, a Dallas game. Tennessee's not going to be easy in any way, shape, or form. Look, it's certainly possible. I think they're going to be favored in every single football game the rest of the way. The Dallas game could be the one exception. But it doesn't matter big picture. I think the 72 Dolphins are safe. I don't think that there's going to be another undefeated team in the regular season. I don't think that's going to be the case in any way, shape, or form. But I don't think it matters from the standpoint that Philly's going to get the 1 seed. Philly's the best team in the NFC. San Fran and Dallas in the postseason can absolutely compete. Will they? No. Can they? Sure. The Brooklyn Nets have suspended point guard Kyrie Irving for at least 5 games after his refusal to denounce anti-Semitism and for sharing a link to a controversial film littered with anti-Semitic passages and conspiracy theories last week. The announcement came just hours after what you just saw. The media scrum yesterday with Kyrie Irving talking to the press, and he refused to offer an apology for sharing the link, which now he's deleted. I'll give the Brooklyn Nets credit for the suspension and credit for the statement, which I found to be strong. And I went ballistic earlier this week, and I'm still angry and sad and livid and disappointed with Kyrie Irving and the Nets and the NBA and the Players Association. This statement's strong. This is a step in the right direction, saying Irving is unfit to be with the organization and his conduct is detrimental to the team. Kyrie Irving is an anti-Semite. Kyrie Irving deserves to be suspended. Kyrie Irving took to Instagram last night after he was suspended to apologize. Kyrie, you're a fraud. I do not accept your apology. This is not a real apology. You had a week to do the right thing. But he can't because, in his mind, he didn't do anything wrong, which is sickening and scary and, frankly, disgraceful. Buckle up, Buttercup. A Friday staple here on the show. Love or loathe. It's a game of the year this weekend in college football on CBS. Can't wait for it. Number 1, Tennessee. Number 3, Georgia. 3:30 Eastern time. So love or loathe. The Georgia defense smothers the Vols. I love this because it's all about that Georgia defense. And I think this game is going to live up. I think this game is going to be amazing. And Josh Heupel's Tennessee offense is outstanding. But you haven't seen anything like this Georgia defense. The field, the play, the pros all over the field. They're well coached. They've done it consistently all year long. The numbers, the ranking in the SEC, I mean, look at this. It's outstanding. Plus, not to sound like a real estate agent, but location, location, location. It's in Georgia. Georgia hasn't lost a home game since 2020. And remember, that was the COVID year, and the stands weren't even filled to capacity. I think this game is going to be amazing. It's going to be tight. It's going to be fun. It's going to be physical. I think Georgia is also going to win it with their quarterback, better making plays, throwing the ball to those talented wide receivers against the Tennessee defense. I can't wait for this game. Georgia is the best team in college football, and they're beating Tennessee. Another dandy in college football this weekend with Alabama and LSU renewing their rivalry. So love or loathe, LSU gets the best of Nick Saban. Loathe. I mean, come on. I am actually surprised that LSU is ranked 10th in the country. And first of all, Saban loves going up against LSU. Obviously, he used to coach there, carved out part of his legendary career there. He owns LSU. And the talent favors Bama. Every matchup favors Bama. Brian Kelly, nice guy, fake accent. Saban's going to coach his pants off. He's going to be sans pants by the end of this game. I can't stress enough how much I love Alabama. Big. To the NFL, love or loathe. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers offense dominates the Lions. Oh, I love this. All Aaron Rodgers and Matt LaFleur have to do, exactly what they did against Buffalo. run the ball with Aaron Jones, utilize the run-first option with A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones. I mean, I don't understand, that A.J. Dillon kicked Matt LaFleur's dog. Have Aaron Rodgers throw the ball to Dobbs against this pathetic, hapless, atrocious, rebuilding since 1957 Detroit Lion defense. If they can't win big this weekend, I mean, wow, let's go. Where I get to say this is here. I love Rodgers and the Packers on offense against Detroit. In the NBA, love or loathe, the Warriors have a championship hangover. I love this. I mean, they can't win on the road. It's crazy. They're winless on the road this season. They can't beat the Orlando Magic when you have that dopey mascot holding up the Magic win sign. I mean, that's kind of crazy. I think it's a championship hangover. I think it's a Draymond Green hangover. I also think that this is a team that's built for the playoffs on experience more than the regular season. So I'm not surprised here by the struggles when it comes to the Golden State Warriors.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell for more videos.